down.
It's a new team, new group. I want to do well. I done played in almost 1,000 basketball games, but today I was nervous. But once the ball was tipped, I just tried to go out there and play my game.
So cute. He was nervous.
It was. Max McGee, Nicole Briscoe with you on SportsCenter. Not only do we have Brian Windhorst joining this show, but Kevin Durant, he's been out for weeks, and he just reminded America once again, yeah, I'm pretty good at this basketball thing.
Did we need the reminder?
Probably not.
Probably not. He now has one game under his belt as an official member of the Phoenix Suns. You had the Suns taking on the Hornets. They're shorthanded. Kevin Durant, though, not. He's been scoring a lot of points this season, just shy of 30. That's the third most by a player at the time of changing teams midseason in NBA history. Let's just get him going early. Let's just take the suspense out of it. Chris Paul to Durant. His first points as a member of the Suns. Suns up 4. Hasn't played in several weeks. Durant blocking the shot from Mark Williams. Gets tossed around a little bit. Chris Paul comes away with it. In transition, Devin Booker, Durant. That is a 3. He was nervous going into the game, but then he said, you know what, I feel like I fit in pretty well. Second quarter, Suns now up 10. Durant, mid-range. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks in the first half. Suns up 16 at the break. Let's go to the third. 65-53. Hornets trying to get something going. Nope. Kelly Oubre, the miss of the 3. Durant picks it up, gets it to Booker, dunks it. Then 4 minutes to play in the third. Suns up 11. It is Booker this time. Hand in his face, doesn't matter. That is a made 3. He finished with 37 points, and guess what? He's got a fan at his new teammate.
Man, he's just a pure basketball player, somebody that works on this game and then to translate over to the real game. So he's one of a kind, man. He came out tonight. He missed some free throws, but you know, he came out tonight and got some good looks up.
That's just getting picky. Durant only played 19 minutes through the first 3 quarters, by the way, but he was pretty heavy-handed in the fourth. Suns up 6, go ahead and make it 9 because he got the bucket and the foul. The lead, it's comfortable, so you can focus on the new guy. He had 23 points. 9 of them came in the fourth. 10 of 15 shooting in the game. He also threw in 6 rebounds. Suns get the win, 105-91. Now, Durant on Booker, that was positive. But what about Booker on Durant?
Kev's somebody that I have high respect for, and you know, it's one of those moments that, you know, it doesn't really feel real. Kev's one of those guys that, you know, you can plug him into any system, any offense, and you know, he's gonna be efficient. You know, he's gonna get buckets. He's gonna defend at a high level. So, you know, it's a good feeling. You know, I'm a fan first, like everybody else. You know, same with everybody on the team, Chris, DeAndre. Like, I have a lot of respect for these guys, and you know, I enjoy the art of basketball. So, you know, watching KD, one of the best to ever do it, right here on my team is something I never thought of, but you know, it's here now.
If Brian Windhorst is in the house on SportsCenter, you know it's going to be a big deal. We're talking about KD, obviously, seemingly picking off right where he left off pre-injury. Brian, what was the vibe there throughout the game?
You know, Durant has this uncanny ability to return from injuries and show no rust, and that's what we saw in the past, and that's again what we saw tonight. His jumper looked smooth. He was a little disappointed about a couple of dribbling turnovers where he thought his handle was a little bit off, but generally he looked terrific. They really trusted him as part of their game plan. Probably the game was defined by the fact that he played with 4 bench players, both in the second quarter and in the fourth quarter. In both times, he increased the lead to over double digits. It really made this game stress-free for the Suns, and you could just tell that there was an excitement. I know that, you know, it's not cool for NBA players to get excited about a regular season game in the first day of March, but Devin Booker couldn't hide his excitement here. Monty Williams couldn't hide his excitement. They've been waiting for this for a long time, 3 weeks. They've been building towards this moment, and they know that it wasn't a perfect game. They didn't get much support off the bench, but this is the exact start that they scripted when they were building up to this over the last couple of days.
You said on your article on ESPN.com that even though KD has played over 1,000 games in his career, he was nervous. Why?
Yeah, so he said he felt early in the game that he was a little tight because he feels kind of a responsibility to his new teammates because he was the one who said, hey, I want to go to Phoenix. And it was the Suns who really kind of blew up a whole section of their team to bring him here. And really for the last week, everything that's happened with this team off the floor has surrounded getting KD ready for this moment. They had a couple of very hard practices you wouldn't normally have in the middle of the season. And so KD, I think, wanted to play well in this game. And he absolutely did. He missed his first shot, and he only missed a few shots in the game, and he thought he should have made 4 of them. I think he only missed 5 shots. So, but Devin Booker, I think, summed it up when he said, "I didn't feel like it was real watching him out there on my team," and that is absolutely the vibe that I've gotten around this team as well. Some of these guys grew up playing Durant as in video games where they would play him, and now they're his teammates. So that is going to take, that little bit of awe is going to take a little while to wear off, but it's as long as it comes with victories, the Suns will take it.
All right, we'll see if it wears off Friday night at Chicago. But listen, the game that we all have circled on the calendar, Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern at, of course, the Dallas Mavericks. Brian Windhorst on SportsCenter. Thank you, man. Efficiency from KD in his debut with 23 points on over 60% from the field. Of the 4 franchises Durant has played for, it was the second most points he had scored in a debut. KD and Booker, hell, they had a pretty good game too. They combined for 60 in their first game as teammates, including 36 in the second half.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.